My name is Corey Williams, and I am the managing partner of Genesis Worldwide Financial Group, and which is powered by Final Expense Services. And what we're going to talk about today is who we are and what we offer as an agency. So, who we are a non-captive organization or agency, which means if you come here and you don't like being here and you want to leave 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years down the road, we will release you and all of your carriers, and you'll be able to continue to write business elsewhere. We are paid directly from the carriers. So your relationship, even though you write through us, is with the carriers. That means you're vested from day one. So a year from now, you decide to leave, every piece of business that you've written, you'll continue to be paid on with no interruption. We have an extensive carrier lineup. So if you're coming from maybe an IMO that doesn't release you or whatever the case is, we have more carriers and you'll know what to do with. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to be able to get licensed or contracted with other carriers. What I'm really excited to talk to you about here in a few minutes is our multiple programs for agents, our Elite, our Impact, and our Free Lead program. And we offer more than just final expense, even though that's about 75 or 80% of what our primary focus is. So we're invested in your success. If an agent comes here, we provide daily training. So from 8 to 8:30 Central Time, we do a virtual training, most of the time led by our president, Mr. Ben Bowman. And there's a bunch of other of us, capable agency owners or agents here that help with those trainings as well. On the right-hand side, you see where it says Final Expense Lifeline. That's a 20 plus page document that's been put together for the agents by the agents. We have if you have somebody that has gabapentin, and most of the time gabapentin is used for diabetes, well, that might not always be the case. So you can literally flip into the Lifeline, look up gabapentin, and see what else it's used for. Just one of the minor things that document is used for. We also provide an 800 number. So when you're in the home, you can literally pick up the phone, call the 800 number, tell them what state you're in, what you're doing, what person that you're sitting with, their age, their height, their weight, their medical conditions, and we'll actually coach you through which carrier to put that particular client with. Our agent hotline, our Lifeline document I just mentioned, our community chat. So we use a couple different community chats, one being Band, the other one being Slack. What we do on there is it's allowed us to build a culture of people that are helping each other, allows us to ask questions back and forth with each other, pat each other on the back when we do a good job, and share our good news. As I mentioned, our morning call is not just a training. It allows you to get on there and talk about your goals. It allows you to put things out there in the ether. So if you're wanting to help a lot of families that day, you'll have a bunch of people supporting you. You want to hold yourself accountable to the goals for the week or the day. You can put those things out there as well and have a bunch of people on our team supporting you. When someone starts here, obviously an untrained agent is not a good thing. So we have a training portal that's been put together to help someone get a very quick start and to make sure that they're mastering this field, if you will. So as I mentioned a bit ago, our primary focus is final expense. That's about 75 to 80% of what we do. But because we are non-captive, we do have some agents that focus on mortgage protection. We have a lot of agents that focus on not just selling Medicare, Supplement, and Med Advantage, but they'll sell final expense as well. So kind of a dual agent, which is becoming more popular today, helping your clients, helping lock down your retention. We also provide hospital indemnity plans, and last but certainly not least, annuities. So even though we have these 6 different forms of products, if you will, or programs that we can offer our clients, final expense is the primary one that we provide because final expense is king, in my opinion. We offer state-of-the-art quoting software. We know that there's tons of quoting softwares out there, but the one that we use, Final Expense Services, and a couple of others, but the primary one that we use allows you to put your information in the system. You literally put the client's height, weight, whatever prescriptions and things that they're taking. You hit the button, and it literally tells you exactly which carrier to place that client with. So you don't have to be a field expert. You don't have to be a super underwriter or anything like that at all. We actually help you with that and help you learn how to use this tool as well to make you more efficient in the field and to make sure that you're helping your client in the right way. Our appointment setters. So we actually have in-house appointment setters. They are all US-based appointment setters, and they are $10 per appointment. So if you're a part of our free lead agent program, which I'm going to cover in just a moment, we actually cover this for you. So not only covering the price of the leads, but we're also covering your appointments. So if you're somebody that comes here and you've selected one of our programs with really high compensation, you can use that program as well, which we'll talk about that here in a few moments. We do get a lot of calls and people outside of our organization asking if they can use our dialers. At this point in time, that is not something we provide. You must be with our organization in order to use our appointment setters. So leads, leads, leads. This is the most crucial part of any final expense or any agency or company in general. You don't have people to talk to, you don't have anybody to help. We focus primarily 99.9% of the time on direct mail final expense leads. So what that means is a form. There's 10,000 people that are turning 65 every single day. So it's a market in our lifetime that will never go away. So the forms go out to people. The seniors then take a look at the form. They handwrite their information on the form, their date, their birthday, their contact information, their phone number, sometimes their email address and their address. They put that in an envelope, they put a stamp on it, and then mail it back into us. Now, once you're with us, you lock down a territory. So we do suitability or sustainability to make sure that we can get leads in your hand every week, 52 weeks out of the year, to make sure that you're not chasing down family and friends and doing all those other things and buying leads that have been bought multiple times. We never resell your leads, even if you're on the free lead program. Once those leads come in and hit your CRM, those leads are 100% yours to do with whatever you want. Obviously, we want you here working with us. That's part of the free lead program, which we'll cover here in a minute. So the most exciting part, which I'm really super excited to cover with you today, is our 3 programs. I think this program that we have together is one of the best in the industry. And I'm excited to cover this. So our first program, and these are in no particular order, is the Elite program. It offers a very high contract, 110 up to 120% starting. The agent is responsible for their lead cost. On average, at the time of this recording, on average, our lead cost is about $36 per lead, direct mail. Remember, I already talked about that the areas are locked out and protected, so you don't have to worry about a bunch of other agents in your area from us going out there with you. The agents utilize our US-based appointment setters, again, $10. So if you're in the Elite program and you want them to set appointments for you, we can do that. And you have access to all of the agency resources, which I just mentioned, just briefly mentioned just a few moments ago. If you're currently on a high compensation plan or higher than what I mentioned, we do have higher compensation levels above that, but either your individual production or your team production has to be proved. Excuse me. Our Impact program is our middle program. Again, these are in no particular order, but this program allows an agent to pay a reduced cost for their leads. They still have access to our dialers, our US-based dialers, and they can move between programs as they see fit. So I'm going to slow down for just a second and cover the Impact program. It's pretty common sense when you see it, but from the top down, if you select the 100% contract, remember I mentioned the leads are 36 bucks. You pay $22, we cover the rest. The 95% contract, you pay $20, we pick up the other 16. The 90% program, you cover $18, we cover the rest. And then the 85% contract, you pay 16 per lead, we cover the rest. So there are some, I don't want to say restrictions because they're not really restrictions, but there are some responsibilities and things like that that you have. Nothing major than this program because we are still supplementing the cost of the lead. But at the same time, we want to make sure we're putting you in a spot to where you can be successful, help as many people as you can. Also, on the Impact and the Elite program, once we do sustainability, we can tell you. So let's say you're in Florida and you're in Polk County or Seminole County. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the counties that you're in, that you live around. We'll do suitability, sustainability to make sure that you have enough leads there. Let's say you want 20 leads a week and you're at the 95% contract. We'll take 20 leads a week times $20, and that's what you'll pay every single week. And those leads will hit your CRM every Saturday, plus or minus a lead or two, but just to be honest. So that's our Impact program. And last but not least, certainly this is our most popular program. We have a lot of agents that will come from other organizations with much higher compensation, but the money that they're spending on resold, recycled leads and calling on family and friends, they're happy to take the quote unquote reduction in comp. But we also have internal data and financials to show if somebody is profitable or not from your standpoint as an agent. So once we show you that, it will show you if you are profitable at the 70% plan or either of the other two programs that I mentioned. So we're always looking to put you in a good spot. So the free lead program, if you will, is a 70% comp for exchange for free direct leads. So we're picking up the cost of your leads every single week. Agents' appointments are set with our in-house appointment setters. We're also picking up the $10 for those appointments as well. And the agent, you would have an opportunity to move between programs. Of course, we would look at financials to make sure you're not hurting yourself, but you can move between the programs at any time, obviously within reason. And you still have access to all the other training, the resources, and everything else that I mentioned. Please visit our website at joingenesisworldwide.com. There's a video on there that walks through each one of the programs in detail. And there's also some FAQs out there so you understand exactly what this program, the free lead program, is about. A couple of additional things here. We do have a broker program here. So if you're with another IMO and maybe you're happy there, or maybe not getting 100% what you need, you can pick up a couple carriers with us. Obviously, that would allow you to be a part of the training, etc. And who knows, maybe get your foot in the door here and you decide to come here down the road. One of the last programs that we provide is the Agency Builder Program. So if you're wanting to build an agency or maybe build one in the future, we can show you how to recruit. We can show you our recruiting system, some of the things that we put in place, and provide tools and support and systems that will help you grow a massive organization, if you will, very quickly. We can also provide capital to your agency if needed. So if you have an agency that might be not doing exactly what you want it to do, but you want to transition over here to us, we may be able to help you with the transition, put a couple chips in your pocket, if you will, and help you continue to build your organization as a partnership. So I know this doesn't happen all the time, but we just want to make sure that people understand what resources we have. And if that is you, please reach out to me, reach out to us, and we'll be happy to set up a one-on-one conversation to see what we can do to help you. So what's next? If someone sent you to our website or sent you to YouTube page, wherever you saw this, get back with that person to set up a one-on-one interview. If you're looking at the free lead program, please visit our website, joingenesisworldwide.com, and review the FAQ section that covers most of the questions that we get in on a daily basis about that program. If you're watching this and you haven't reached out to anybody or no one's reached out to you and you have more questions, again, no harm, no foul. There's no pressure from us for you to come on and get started today or at all for that matter. Please send an email to me. My email is at the bottom of the screen. It's Corey, spelled Corey, at genworldfinancial.com. Just send your name, your city, state, and the program that you're interested in, and I will get back with you as soon as possible. I hope this has been a good use of your time over the last 10 to 15 minutes. I thank you. I hope you find this program of interest, and we look forward to potentially partnering with you in the future. Thank you for your time.